feeling pretty good lately. Thought I'd make a quick video reflecting on one of my recent technique additions, routines. Always trying to add in those little things to maybe you're looking for an improvement in life, looking for better health, but the real goal that we've been working towards as we uncover more of the occult, of course, is higher awareness living. Acronym I'll reference again here in the near future. An enhanced state of consciousness of the totality of oneself. Right? Yeah. To be better than you were yesterday. So, two things. The first I'm going to mention and then have to come back to it because Dr. Jerry requires his own video. I don't think I may have mentioned him. Haven't gone in depth. This is unfortunately not the video I'm going to do that either. But I can reflect now and say I have been undergoing, I don't know if you call it treatment sessions with this contraption, this invention that Dr. Jerry created called the Rasha. And I'll talk more about Jerry because he is one of the major cosmic linchpins here of information that I've been studying the last 8 or 9 months. And the Rasha is a device which uses scalar waves, can't define that for you here now. Tesla coils, can't define those for you here now. Little crystals, etc., etc. But it's working on the sound tonal frequencies, since as even the Bible suggests, creation emanated from sound. Verse I think is referred to this primal sound fields, etc. So sound is phenomenally important, even more so than light itself. Light can deceive, but sound will never lie. Yet another expression. So the Rasha has multiple tracks. Put on headphones, listen to it, and a lot of the tracks originated, I believe, from Wanda Clark and Reich, one of those guys, and they have to do with physically healing. And then Jerry created this machine and also came out with his own tracks. Some you could call them songs, but they're not songs, like 15-minute sound tones. You might think binaural beats, but this works on 12 levels, not 2. That's one big differentiation. But imagine that kind of sound. And Jerry's are related to consciousness upgrades, working with your 12th dimensional avatar, etc., etc. So I've been doing that. Sidebar. Okay. Anyway, I've been feeling pretty good lately. Still have my own bouts of anxiety, working on the root cause of that. But the other thing I started implementing a couple weeks ago is this short practice that was mentioned in a book that I'm kind of working my way through. I think it's called Tree Magic. Danu Forest, is that her name? I don't remember. Maybe I'll post the title on the bottom when I go back to look at it. Has to do with explaining the spirits within nature, specifically trees. Talking about the Ogham language, Ogham. So we're referencing back to early Celtic days, Druidic days, learning to bring oneself to higher awareness, living through a relationship or with relationship with nature, trees specifically, hence Celtic Tree Magic, I believe is the book. And in it there is a practice, which there's going to be an overlap with Dr. Jerry here. Very simple visualization. Go outside, preferably. I guess you can do it inside. Bare feet, preferably. And stand there and imagine roots coming out from the bottom of your feet, going down to the ground like a tree. Except unlike a tree, you're going to continue to visualize an extension all the way down to the core of the Earth's center, and then drawing energy from the center of Earth, from Gaia itself, from the essence of Mother Nature, bringing that up into your body, obviously starting with your feet where it would arrive first, and working its way up to crown, the pineal, however you want to picture it, extending out from there. And then you can raise your hands up as branches, call upon the energy of the celestial beings, the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets. Bring that energy down towards you, and then you imagine yourself as the nexus point where these energies are converging within yourself. So I've been doing that, and then I add in my own, just kind of like whatever flows out, speaking, bringing it to life by uttering it vocally. Although ideally I'm doing this by myself, so no one thinks I'm actually a talking tree, because that would be weird. Anyway, I think I have not felt the physical sensation that is suggested you might encounter in a positive way when visualizing these energies coming into your body. You know, you can feel tingling or whatever. I haven't really felt that. But as they say, and other teachers have said, if you can't see it or feel it, simply intend it. Intention is very strong, very powerful. It is the pointing of the direction you desire to go, and then eventually part of you will link up with that. So we don't want to discount the power of intent and the focused mindset, the focused will. I guess this could be the focus of the heart center as well as the head center, the mind center. So I haven't felt any of the tingling sensations during ritual or in practice. And again, I'm doing this for 5 minutes. You know, I'm going to keep working my way up. It's something to incorporate when I go out to try to catch sunrise or go out in the morning. Physically grounding, bare feet on Mother Earth. But I feel like I've been noticing an uptick in energy, specifically when not also consuming caffeine or very limited amounts. Caffeine ultimately is this unfortunate pendulum which is going to bring you up, and you're going to kind of fall off that cliff again later, especially if it's coffee. So really harnessing your own internal energy. State pooper just drove by. Harnessing your own internal energy flows, but perhaps actually drawing up and from the heavens down in to my body as the nexus, which is kind of the goal, even if you're not feeling it ultimately at that moment. So I have noticed that would be an outward expression, I would say, and then internally in my own mental narrative, I have noticed a slight improvement on the things that I know I need to improve upon, which would be those times when you catch yourself saying something or doing something that you know you should have done a different way, but because of your epigenetic overlay or your ego or some other personality characteristic that you are aware of that you know you ought to change, could be how you treat other people. A lot of it is your interpersonal relationships with other people, right? Which ultimately are a reflection of something within yourself. Get down to the root cause of it. But if there's a known power dynamic and you take advantage of that, even if it's subtle and you'll know it, those moments I found myself, okay, I've been softening on that, which is good. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, higher awareness living, new video on that later, another great teacher, is all about the awareness of oneself, internally, externally, you know, and then how you bring that that newfound awareness to your thoughts, emotions, and then the external realization of that manifestation, your actions, right? So how you're treating other people, ultimately how you're treating yourself. Anyway, that's it. I recommend the book Celtic Tree Magic, Danu something. I'll go look it up. But that practice is only like 1 or 2 pages, really easy to read. Maybe I'll even include a link to the book, but not to Amazon. Boo, Amazon. Go out and harness the power of yourself. Really. I mean, that's always the message. Harness the power of yourself. But there is much to be gleaned and absorbed of the cosmos and the three-dimensional environment that surrounds us. Mother Nature wants to give to us. Okay, we just have to be willing to receive it, open those channels, find a softening within the heart center, turn down some of the left brain logical thinking that says this isn't possible. Feel into it, breathe into it. Creation is an inhalation and exhalation. It is that flow. Anyway,